Hi, my name is Thomas. I love fast food. I would even go so far as to consider myself somewhat of a fast food connoisseur. What can I say? I just love myself some processed food. I see one thing that has like 30 different ingredients and I'm just gobbling it up, baby. I don't fucking know. But yeah, who doesn't love the staples? I love myself some burgers, some fries, some soda pop, some ice cream, some fried chicken with a cup of rice, some spaghetti. I realize that some of these items might not exactly be standard across the globe. At some point, I realized that fast food spaghetti, which growing up I've had plenty of times, isn't exactly a standard menu item in the US. But in the Philippines, every fast food chain has to have its own version of the spaghetti with fried chicken meal. Maybe you've heard of the McSpaghetti before. Maybe you've seen its cursed imagery online. But in case you haven't, here's what it looks like. I'm here to confirm that yes, it indeed exists, and yes, we are going to try it out in this video. But also, there's more, because the McSpaghetti isn't the only spaghetti in town. No. In this video, I'm going to visit 6 international fast food chains that offer the spaghetti in their menu in the Philippines. And I'm going to eat them on video. And also I'm going to rank them arbitrarily at the end of the video to see which fast food chain offers the best spaghetti. Alright? Okay. Something you should know about Filipino spaghetti though is that it probably tastes different to how you'd imagine spaghetti would normally taste like, because I imagine the rest of the world thinks of spaghetti as like sour, because it's tomato sauce. But Philippine spaghetti is more I would say savory, a little bit sweet as well. And some people might be put off by that, like what do you mean spaghetti is sweet? But don't freak out too much. I would say that like it's similar to barbecue, right? Like barbecue I would say is like a savory item, but also it's salty and also sweet, because sometimes you put glaze on the barbecue. And I would say spaghetti is the same way. They don't taste the same, but like I'm just saying that like sweet and salty can mix in a good way. And this is just me defending Filipino spaghetti because I grew up eating this shit, and so I feel like I have to. Also, in lieu of like meatballs or ground beef in the Philippines, sometimes you'll find that Filipino spaghetti has cut up hot dogs in them. So that's a fun little neat little thing that you will see in this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's go to our first fast food chain, which is Wendy's. It's honestly a little awkward filming things outside in real life. I don't do this as much, obviously, because, on my main channel, I just sit on my ass and draw things and narrate over it for the most part. But, being an IRL YouTuber of some sorts is a little difficult because you have to overcome this cringe feeling. And that's exactly what I felt like when I was, eating and filming myself. Luckily, I wasn't alone. I was with my brother, so he was like filming me and stuff. This is the menu for Wendy's Philippines, and yeah. Yes, here's the money shot. We've got our spaghetti with chicken meal. No hot dogs to be seen on this one, but there is some ground beef, I think, or was it pork? I'm not really sure. I filmed this shot like a month and a half ago, so I'm trying to remember what Wendy's spaghetti tastes like. But I remember thinking that it didn't taste like your average Filipino spaghetti because it was less sweet. It was more salty, I guess, which I suppose could be a good thing. I don't have a proper ranking system for this one, so I don't even know if I'm going to rank it out of 10 or something. But I guess it's not a bad meal. I would say it's a little sophisticated compared to other Filipino fast food spaghetti, really. So yeah, a bit too early to put a placement on it, but on its own, I guess I would, if I were to rank it over 5, I would give it a solid 4. I thought about judging this as like a combo meal, spaghetti with chicken, but I figured I could just save the chicken portion of this at some other video, because there are a lot more fast food chains that actually offer just chicken or chicken with rice. So maybe if this video does well, I'll do more types of fast food shit. But I don't know. For now, let's focus on the spaghetti. All right, moving on to our next one. We've got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I like KFC a lot, just in general, because to me, KFC offers the most variety, at least here in the Philippines. They do a lot of like unique flavors all the time, like chili, cheese, something, or honey glazed something, and it just rotates and it shifts. And they do wacky things like the double down burger. It's like the buns are made of chicken, and then there's bacon in the middle and cheese. It's insane. It's crazy, and I love KFC for it. Best fast food for me in general, but do they have the best spaghetti? In terms of the spaghetti, I would say that KFC has the sweetest spaghetti out of them all, just compared to everything else. I think that KFC is the cheapest looking and cheapest tasting one so far. As much as I like their other chicken menu items, I think that KFC should maybe just stick to, chicken stuff. Their pasta is not the best thing, but I appreciate KFC for having this on the menu anyway, because technically, because they have spaghetti on the menu, you could have a full meal in KFC without ever having chicken. So yeah. If I were to rate KFC spaghetti out of 5, then I would rate it something like I don't know, a 2.5. Like, it's not a failing score, it's like right in the middle. But yeah, definitely I would say that KFC has the cheapest looking and tasting spaghetti so far. Moving on to our next fast food chain, which is a little bit different. I had to stretch a little bit for this one, because do you even consider this as a fast food chain? But yes, this next one is Domino's Pizza. I wouldn't say that like Domino's is in the same league as KFC and Wendy's in terms of as a fast food chain, because like here in the Philippines, Domino's isn't really a dine-in location. It's more of a place where you order pizza and jet off. No one really eats Domino's dine-in. And yeah, because of that, like a lot of the serving for their food is more geared towards like a party size thing. They don't really offer spaghetti as a one person meal. They have this what do you call it, like a platter of spaghetti. So yeah, that's exactly what I ordered. So yeah, for Domino's it's a little bit different because I'm eating this at home actually. Also, their spaghetti is quite different from the rest because this isn't any normal spaghetti. It's the most expensive one so far because it comes in a platter, but also the presentation is different. It comes in this foil thing, but also it's different because their spaghetti is baked spaghetti. You know, it's a little toasty and stuff. And yeah, it tastes like baked spaghetti. I would say it's closer to like something like lasagna, really. It's savory. Again, it's not as sweet as normal Filipino spaghetti, but I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's worth it in terms of the price compared to the rest of them. I'm sorry to say, it isn't good. If you're spending this much for spaghetti, I think you should just go out and eat at like an Italian restaurant or something. So yeah, this is a solid, like, I don't know, one star for me. Sorry. Boo. All right, for our next fast food chain, I don't know if you've actually tried this one, but there are a lot of chains of this restaurant in the US now, which is Jollibee. Jollibee is a fast food chain that originated in the Philippines, and I like that it's having its, world domination moment. And yes, they are known for their spaghetti. And so, yes, I came here for spaghetti. In the Philippines, Jollibee and McDonald's have sort of a rivalry because they are two of the biggest fast food chains in the country. I guess Jollibee will always win because, it's home turf, of course. The Filipino Jollibee spaghetti does not disappoint, in my opinion. And yes, I got the Jolly spaghetti meal. And what can I say? Yes, it's sweet. Yes, it has hot dogs. But you know what? It's good. It's really good, in my opinion. What do I even say on these clips? Here's some footage of me eating. And I guess here's B-roll footage. Okay, let's rate the Jollibee spaghetti out of 5 stars. I would say it sits solidly at like 4.5 stars. The only reason I'm not giving it a perfect score is that nothing in life can ever be perfect. Yeah, I really like the Jollibee spaghetti. And yes, I'm 100% biased. Moving on to our next spaghetti, we've got the legend, the myth itself, the McSpaghetti. Here's just footage of me ordering off of the touchscreen interface at McDonald's. And here's the freaking McSpaghetti. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, bitch. I ate so much spaghetti in that week that I filmed that video. I don't think I can like fully handle being like a IRL YouTuber like who does things like this, because I'm a bit of an introvert. And yes, people were staring at me because I had my camera out and I was recording myself eating. But yeah, like I said, it's easier when there's someone else with you because you look like two people fucking around and just having fun. I would say that compared to the Jolly spaghetti meal, the McSpaghetti is saltier. It's definitely sweet, and it also has a cut up hot dog slices in it. But yeah, this is a solid contender to the Jollibee one. So I don't know. I really like this one. I ordered it with some chicken. You know, spaghetti with chicken is just such a classic combo. You can't really have it without the other one. And maybe this is why I didn't like the Domino's baked spaghetti, because they don't have chickens. Well, they do have chicken, but they don't offer it as like a meal together. You know, spaghetti with chicken. They only have like spaghetti, and then you buy the chicken separately. But at that point, it's gonna be expensive because it's like, ugh, I don't know. All right, let's rate the McDonald's spaghetti out of 5 stars. Four stars, I guess. Neck and neck with Wendy's. Right? I said 4 stars for Wendy's? I'm not sure, but yes, it's 4 stars. And the reason for that is just, I think that the Jollibee spaghetti is just a smidge better than the McDonald's one. But, you know, if you're looking for an authentic, no, it's not authentic. I was gonna say, if you're looking for authentic Filipino spaghetti, then you should try Jollibee or McDonald's. But no, the authentic Filipino spaghetti is like you go to a kid's birthday party, right? Like your cousin or something, or your classmate, and they'd have, you know, homemade spaghetti. They'd serve hot dogs on sticks, and there's like marshmallow at the end of the sticks, and you eat them like that with the spaghetti. And that is peak Filipino birthday culture. And yeah, so actually I would rate my mom's spaghetti like 5 stars out of 5 stars, because she makes the best spaghetti, I swear. And yeah, if you somehow become friends with me and you somehow find your way to my house, then I guess I'll try and feed you that. And finally, our last fast food chain. You know, this one is the only fast food chain that I visited on my own, and I actually just filmed this like a couple days ago, so it's like over a month after I filmed the rest of them. I had to walk through like a bunch of industrial looking backroom space looking ass to get to this place, because it was in a different city. I had to take the bus and all that. I don't have a Popeyes local to me. It's only centralized to the big city, which is Manila. It's so much more awkward filming this alone because, again, you know, I'm alone and I don't want to look like a stalker. So I apologize for these fucking footage that I got, because so these are vertical and stuff like that. It's just embarrassing. I don't know if I have the skin to keep doing things like this. But maybe eventually, if I keep doing it, then I'll, you know, be less shy about it, which is why I'm doing this like as a voiceover instead of speaking about the meal in the moment. The Popeyes meal definitely has the best presentation. It's like on an actual plate. I mean, not that like the KFC and the other ones weren't on plates, but Popeyes is just a smidge more sophisticated, I would say, than the rest of like the fast food like KFC or McDonald's or Jollibee. It's also like a little bit more expensive, I believe, but I don't mind. It's a good vibe. I had my phone brightness as low as possible so that, you know, passersby in my side don't see that I'm filming myself eat like fucking spaghetti on my own. But yeah, I remember, you know, this one also has like cut up hot dog slices. It also isn't sweet. I would say this is around the same level as Wendy's in terms of like the sophistication of the taste. It's salty, it's not that sweet, but it's good. Let's rate the Popeyes spaghetti. I would say that this is like a 4.5. It's one of the better ones. And yeah, with that, I guess we could officially rank the spaghettis. So let's start with the bottom one. I would say that the worst tasting spaghetti, big spaghetti from Domino's. It's not only expensive, it's also just not worth it. And I'm also docking points from it because they don't offer like a single meal of like chicken with spaghetti. So boo. For number 5, we've got KFC. A cheap looking, cheap tasting one. I don't know what it is about it. I guess it's a little too sweet, but it's the most similar tasting to like homemade spaghetti, I guess. But yeah, I normally love KFC, but I don't love their spaghetti. Our 4th spaghetti on the list is... At this point, like, I think a lot of these spaghettis are nice, so this isn't a bad thing that I'm putting it here. But I'm going to put Popeyes on number 4. Not because it's bad, but because of the price. I think it's about on par with Wendy's, but if I'm going to have like a choice between Wendy's or Popeyes, I would probably go with Wendy's just because, you know, they're both expensive. They're both around the same price, but I guess I like Wendy's burgers more, even though in general I don't like Wendy's burgers. So yeah. On number 3, we've got McDonald's. Yeah, it's a classic here, you know. It's fast food spaghetti. You can't go wrong with it. It's not bad, but it's a little generic, I would say. And yeah, number 2. Oh boy. Well, I think you can tell what the winner for this thing will be, but number 2 is Wendy's. I really like how different it tastes from the rest of the spaghetti. Like I said, it's a little sophisticated. It's a little less sweet. Initially when I ate it, I was a little weirded out, but over time of eating the spaghetti, you know, I guess I changed my tune a little. It started to taste nice, and I appreciated how different it tasted to the rest of the spaghetti in this tier. And of course, our winner is the Spaghetti King himself, Jollibee. I really like Jollibee spaghetti, but you probably wouldn't agree with me. And I'm actually curious what like Italians think of Filipino spaghetti, specifically Jollibee spaghetti, because I think that's the standard. And I've had Jollibee spaghetti from other countries before. Like I visited Malaysia, and you know, I've had their spaghetti, and it basically tasted like Filipino spaghetti, just a little bit spicier. So I'm going to go out on the limb and assume that like the spaghetti across the world, like in the UK or the US, tastes the same as the, you know, spaghetti we have here. So I don't know, if you're Italian, go out and try the Jollibee spaghetti, and please tell me what you think of it. Like, is it any good? But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that it has opened your horizons to the existence of these other fast food spaghettis. This channel is just me dicking around, doing random shit. It's not going to be specifically a food channel. It just so happens that this is the first long form video on this channel. But yeah, I'm excited to do more stuff here, so stick around. This is a variety channel. Okay, bye bye, see ya.